Hello, 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 all you wonderful, beautiful people, and welcome to Gangelized Treasures. My name's Renee. Today, usually it's Ramanda and I, but she is back to work, so it's just me today. We are going to do St. Louis Antiques Part 3. We are on the hunt for anything vintage and anything unique. We did go to the Big Bend Antique Gallery in parts 1 and 2. There will probably be another part when we go back to them, but there's another antique mall right across the parking lot that we are going to go check out. And I only have half an hour. So we're gonna get in there and see what we can find. Well, see what we can find, and hopefully we'll find some treasure. So I'll see you in the blink of an eye. I have great hopes for this place as I walk in. It looks kind of cute and quaint, and right inside the door they have all kinds of vintage and antiques. Look at that fan and antique. Oh, they're already set up for Valentine's Day. Beautiful chair. Mid-century modern furniture. This is maybe made in Japan. Could be made in China. This little ginger jar, there's the whole set. Made in China. So it's more contemporary, but it does look quite vintage. Signage and artwork. That is a chair. I didn't touch it to find out whether it was real hair or any kind of animal hair. I didn't. Thought about it. I didn't touch it. Look at all the blue. Pretty blue glass. And this little plate was so cute. Would be really cute on the side of your table. $4.75. Art glass. I probably should have picked it up, but I didn't. I thought that was neat, but I realized it was for showing their stuff. It wasn't for sale. And the one in the bag was the one that was for sale, and I didn't like the one in the bag. Didn't have the bevels, which mean it wasn't going to cast as much light around. They still have their Christmas stuff up. That's kind of cute with a girl in the sleigh, but no maker's mark. And it is from booth number 6. It is on sale, but I don't want to buy Christmas right now. And not because it's not Christmas, but because we're moving. Christmas sells all year long. Although I do have a lot more that sells in November and December. Lots of clear glassware, milk glass. That's really cute. Everybody has a different pipe cleaner in their glass. Aprons. These made me think of Carly. They're printed on the bottom, and this one was these bright flowers. Oops, I forgot. I didn't see how much it was. It's a gorgeous mirror with bevels and some flowers and lots of frames. If you're specifically looking for an antique frame, I would go to an antique shop. But if you just need a frame, I go to Goodwill or the Bins or St. Vincent de Paul thrift store or St. Vincent de Paul Bins. These were really cool, I thought, with the frosted glass. But I couldn't find a maker's mark of who actually made it. And did that say $5? If that's a $5, I should kick myself and go back and get it. I was really interested in the jewelry. I knew that it was all going to be costume jewelry. There was some silver up in the case that I might go back and look at. His solid sterling rings were $25. This one had a band a stretchy band. And theirs were $3 to $5. Look at that gorgeous chair. I want to say it's a King Louis, but I'm not sure. But it's missing the back upholstery. I thought those were really pretty. They were pierced earrings. A lot of times the older ones, the vintage ones, and the antique ones are the clip-on earrings. And I find it very difficult to wear clip-on earrings because I have pierced ears. It's almost like they sit over that hole in my ear, and for some reason that really bothers me. These were really fancy, I thought, and they were pierced earrings too. I was surprised. There were a few pairs of, look at that. That is, you only see the corner of it. I'm sorry, I don't know why it changed from when I film it on my phone and then I put it on my laptop to be able to put it in the video shop editor. It changes the frame, so I really did have the definition and the price and who made it and all that stuff on the tag in the frame when it was on my phone. Now I probably should have taken more time to look at that bracelet. Trying to put it on and hold the, look at that, what a statement piece. So I think I need a different ring for that finger, because the one that I have is that faux fire open. Look at all that. It should just be flash and blingy. It's like $3 or $5 too. But it was not going to fit that finger. So, and then I have to remember, I'm not shopping for me. I'm shopping for the shop. This is, I believe, a booth that has 50% off, but that painting was only $1,200, so half price would have been $600. And that was some college thing that was signed, and this booth had a lot of art in it. This was gorgeous. $349, so half would have been $175, $150, $175, somewhere in there. And this is Calvin Klein Contradictions, $45. Clear on the bottom and kind of a smoky. It's smoky on the inside, clear on the outside with metal. This was a nice pottery piece. I still have a couple pottery pieces in the shop, and I wanted to see what was behind here, and I was going to go back and get those, and I forgot. $27 for the pair. Black glass, and they are signed. I did not go back and get those for half price. And I might have even gotten those and kept them for myself. See, I picked them up again because I'm debating. And then I thought, well, I'll put this back, and then I'll go see what else I find. Let me look at it one more time. Okay, it really is signed. It does say it's signed. And I'll come back to it. And then I didn't. Do any of you do that? I know I don't do that if I'm at the bins. If I'm at the bins and I find it and I think I might want it, I put it in the cart. I can always think about it later and put it back. There was a lot of artwork here, and I don't know enough about art and who the artists are to be able to buy art to resell it. I was looking and hoping that something would spark my interest, or it'd be like, oh, I really need that one. I'm trying not to buy for the new house, but, you know. This was a gorgeous lamp, very old. More artwork. That's a great big huge piece of artwork. Books, scarves, a lemon, well, or a juicer, because you could put anything on there. These were by Windsor, but there was only 3. And there's only 3. You need to have 4, or you need to have 2. I wasn't going to take 2 and leave 1. I liked this, and it was signed on the bottom. With a little more, $24. It's probably about retail, more than what I would want to pay if I was going to buy it for the shop. Kitchen stuff. Glass bowls. Some kind of cute little dish with pottery that they have used something pushed into it to make a texture. A gravy boat. Look at those copper pieces. Lots of people use those for hanging up on their walls as decorations. Old glasses, lots of coffee cups. And if I'm going to buy a coffee cup, it's better be something spectacular. This was cute. I liked the mid-century lines of it, just the fact that it was black and white. number one, it had a chip, and number two, there was no sugar. More books. Oops, sorry. Hope I didn't make you dizzy there. Wanted to get around the corner or turn back around. That was a piece of fabric art that I found quite interesting, but because it wasn't finished around the edges, it wasn't put on a board or anything, I was like, I don't know what I do with it. This is very it's very boho, or they call it boho chic, but I couldn't find a price. The beads, however, had a price for $3.50, and a felt, whatever that is. I was going to say duck, but I'm not sure. But there's a black cat. These boxes were really nice because they're solid wood, but I have several boxes still in the shop that I need to sell before I pick up more. Oh, and look, there's so much I can't even keep up with what I'm looking at to tell you about it. And $150 for the light. $57 for this picture. The king. He's a merman. I thought this was interesting. I forget what they said it was made out of. But it was not lucite. If it had been lucite or bake where I probably would have gotten it. I'm going to go back and look at him again. Should I get him? He's signed on the bottom. But he's... How much is he again? Ooh, he's $57. No, I don't think so. And these were little shot glasses. But 2 shot glasses for $10. I'll probably buy brand new ones. Sorry about my hands. I try sometimes to hold with my left hand and reach with my right hand when something is... I love the celadon glaze on that. And that cast iron piece was very nice. Some blue luster, but if you look at the edges, it's all worn off. Not in good enough shape. A little tray. And some wooden pieces. Now this piece I thought was very pretty. I'm not usually a bird person, and I don't know if it was the colors on the black or the fact that it had wicker around it. I thought this green vase was very interesting with the 3 different colors of green. And it was $39, and I was like, that's probably retail. Hand-painted cake plate. Oh, nice dresser. Y'all know I like the wood. The oak, walnut. If it was furniture, I'd be going gaga. There were lots of books, and I did not stop and look at the books, because if I found cookbooks, I would probably buy them and give them to Ramanda, and because I can't buy cookbooks for me. This looked like it had some age to it, and it was $8, but there was no maker's mark. You see on the bottom where it's dirty around the rim, you can see how some of it is kind of worn off, and lots of glass and Pyrex. It just says it's a pink yellow bowl. So that would not have helped me at all. I would have had to done a lot of research, and it wasn't something that I liked well enough that was going to make me excited to want to do that kind of research to sell it. This is a collector's plate. It's a Utah plate. I usually do not pick those up. That was nice. It was a small hand-painted bowl. Looks like it has some age. Hand-painted in Japan. But I have several of those in the shop that have not sold yet. It's a nice setup there. This was very interesting until I read that it was an Anheuser-Busch plate. And then I was like, I'm not into the brewery memorabilia. Is that what it is? This lamp, though, oh my gosh. I would have loved to have bought this lamp, but we haven't moved yet. And if I bought it, I would have a hard time letting go of it. I think it's stunning. I like the glass, the wrought iron, the natural stone. I like all those nature elements. And that's why I like this, because it's that dark mahogany stain on it. But I have several of them at home in the shop. So it's a nice purse, probably from Japan. My mom had one. Hers was green, and it had the purse and the matching cosmetic bag with it. Tumblers, which I don't really need tumblers. I definitely don't need one from IKEA. You don't want to know about the IKEA story, or you could ask Ramanda about the IKEA story. I might buy stuff from them online, but I will probably never go back to one of their stores. And glasses. Oh my gosh, it's a tumbler, and it's purple. I should get it. No, I shouldn't get it. I should put it back. I'm not buying for me. Gorgeous piece. Oh, I'm not sure what that is. Some little wallets. $4. Little flower bowl. And a clear glass. Is it a dolphin? Oh, they say it's a fish. If I can't tell definitely that it's a fish, and I think maybe it's a dolphin, to me that's not a good quality piece. Pieces of fabric. There's a beautiful trivet there if you like palm trees. And another wooden box. I may have one almost just exactly like that. And these are, I think they're survival bracelets that you can uncord them, and it's a heavy duty cord that you can use. Nice little cabinet. $45. More books. Oh, lots of pretties in there. Ooh, a little trinket box and a little rabbit. The rabbit was $15. So I wanted to get back here and see this, and I knew it had a lid on it, so I'm trying to hold the camera with the other hand again. Excuse the finger, because I want to be able to see the bottom, and I want to make sure that it's not chipped on the inside of the lid or the inside of the bowl. But the rabbit is definitely cute for $15. I'm trying to figure out a place to put it. That place is a big place. There's no way that we could have seen it all in the small amount of time that we've had, so we will have to come back. I will say I was impressed with the variety of items that they had and the variety of things in the booth. Let me turn this down a little bit so we're not competing against the air. It is getting late, and we spent about 45 minutes, maybe an hour in there, and we haven't seen all of it, haven't even seen half of it yet. So be sure and stick around for the next one. Part 1 and part 2, if you haven't seen those, you need to go back and check those out. We went to the Big Ben Antique Gallery, which is right across the parking lot. And this one is Treasure Island, I think. I have to get that right, and I'll put their card up. I'll take a picture, put their card up here to get it for you. Like I said, I was impressed with the variety of stuff. The Murano was absolutely gorgeous. As you noticed, I gravitated toward the stuff that I like. The glass and the pretty stuff. Most of the Murano was priced at retail. There were a couple of booths. One had a 20% off sale, and I was gonna buy Ramanda some selenite, but I don't know enough about selenite to buy it, even if it's 20% off. So I need to talk to her about that. And one booth had a 50% off. That was the booth that had the musical jug, little brown jug, and it also had a pottery pitcher and had that Calvin Klein contradiction statue that was silver on the top and clear on the bottom. And yes, I need a haircut. I'm gonna be getting a haircut soon. So comment, should I go short, or should I leave it long down here? The bangs definitely have to go shorter, but don't know whether I'm gonna do long or short for the length, and then it just makes this part just kind of stick out. I'm gonna take my glasses off, it'll be better. It goes better with all the longer parts of the hair. I did want to be sure and tell you all that we appreciate each and every one of you, and I wanted to make sure and tell you, if you're not on Whatnot, you need to come check it out. It's live auctions, and Ramanda is on as Crystal Clear Downloads. I think it's download, because they don't give her enough characters. But anyway, Crystal Clear Download. And January 15th, we will be having a Shop My Closet, Shop My Thrift. We have over 60 items. We have from size small to size 3X. There are some shoes, tops, athletic wear, pants, dresses, summer stuff. And we're gonna have some really great prices. We're gonna start scarves at $1, and if you've been on Whatnot or you know anything about it, once you buy something, then that sends the next thing that you buy into discounted shipping. So we are on purpose selling things for $1, just so that people can start and get that discounted shipping engaged. And I will put a link in the description. There's even a $10 credit that you can get if you just go on the link and sign up for Whatnot. Ramanda might get points or something, but really the big deal is that you get $10 that you can spend anywhere in any auction, and you can even have, they even have buy it nows. We will have an auction section and a buy it now section. Some of the brand names I got, there's Nike, Hannah, Athletic, and now my brain just went blank. I don't remember what else we got, but there's a lot. So mark your calendars for January 15th, 4 o'clock Central Time. Be on the Whatnot app, Crystal Clear Downloads. We are doing a Shop My Closet, Shop My Thrift. And we do appreciate each and every one of you so much. Even if I forget to say it sometimes, just know that we appreciate each and every one of you so much. I was just looking at the page because I was going to upload a video on Friday, and one of our videos has had over 700 views, which I know for some people that have been on YouTube for a long time and have a following, I was like, that's nothing for them, but it is a big deal for us. And so we are so excited, and we appreciate, like I said, we just appreciate you each so much. And Ramanda and I have talked about, once we get to 100 subscribers, we've talked about dropping our first merch. If you'd like to see it before then, let us know. If you'd like to see something else, Ramanda's already colored her hair purple, because I was going to say if we reach 100 subscribers, I'll put purple in my hair, but she's already, all of hers is purple, and she looks absolutely fabulous in it. I guess I could do purple highlights. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good deal for hitting 100 subscribers. So if you would please share the video for other people, if you know somebody that likes to thrift, that's on the hunt for treasure. You can also, liking helps, commenting helps. We love reading your comments. I learned so much from you guys. And one of the ladies said, you really need to move the camera with your hand. And so today was specifically remembering to move the camera with my hand. And the next time I go to the bins, I will work on that too. They always say that, you know, your first 100 to 150 videos, you're just, you know, kind of fuddling through. And then after that, you kind of get the drift of it and catch on. And I'm getting the drift. I will probably be learning the whole time that I'm on here. If you're in the St. Louis area, please let us know of any other antiques or thrift stores that we should go to. We are going to hopefully visit all of the St. Vincent de Paul retail thrift stores. And the last video that I dropped on Friday was Wednesday. Last Wednesday's video, you should go check this out. Goodwill bins versus St. Vincent de Paul bins. I've been to both, and I have an opinion about it. You should check out that video. And then Friday's video was the haul from the St. Vincent de Paul. I think they call theirs an outlet also, but
most people know it as the bins. So if you have liked and commented and subscribed, go ahead and hit that bell so you get notified when our next video comes out. And as always, remember, you are blessed to be a blessing. So go out and make today a great day.